Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Tuesday. I hope everybody is doing well. Bitcoin is dipping today. We're still around that $87,000 mark. I think everything's going to be okay, but people are, of course, freaking out. This is normal. This is normal. Do not worry. We are still in the same range that we have been for over a month. So nothing is new, but we do have some volatility spiking and poly markets trying to spotlight that volatility. We do have South Korea that's doing some stuff with stablecoins that people need to know about. Ripple is expanding their Middle Eastern partnerships, especially in the Saudi Arabia area. We have Australia. We also have the White House. We were supposed to have a meeting or like a vote for the Clarity Act Thursday, I believe it was. And they're canceling that because of the snowstorm. We also have a few other things going on, like seized Bitcoin being stolen. Woof, that is a very interesting story. So if you guys are ready for the Zest, the news, the education special, like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so more people know what's going on here. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, a subscriber goal. Whoa, my screen is all glitchy over here. Hold on, subscriber goal. Ooh, look at us. 25,000 subscribers. Right now, we're at 24,869. Interesting. But we need 131 more subscribers until we hit 25K on YouTube. So I see a friend, Steven, that's liking the live. I see a bunch of people liking the live on TikTok. Please go and watch on YouTube, please. Please, please, please. All right, man, we got like things happening here. Let's get into it, shall we? I want to say good morning to you as you say good morning to me, and you check out our two amazing sponsors of the show, which is Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off the Market Cipher. All right, let's see what's up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you. Who's in the chat? We got Silver Days, good morning. Mike Volmer, Jesse, Doge Bull, A Flat Earth, nice to see you. Some drama over there. Alexandra G, my G, good morning. Legendary, nice to see you. Silverback, good morning. Doge Bull, David Bulls, BBB is here, and always good to see you, my friend. Always good to see you. Fitz, good morning. What's up? We got Peace on a bunch of platforms. Good morning. Mama Shadow, some backup. Curtis Hill, Joe Harvey's right there. Yukio and Mike Mizzoner over on X. Beautiful. All right, let's do this thing. Rob C is chilling with everybody. All right, I think I got everyone. I'm pretty sure I did. And if I didn't, then you can yell at me for sure. If you want like a little good morning. But again, please smash a like.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
Oh, baby, let's get into it. All right, let's do this thing. Thank you, Steven. Yes. You joined my fan club for 200 days, Silverback. That's beautiful. Thank you for joining the fan club on TikTok. I didn't even know that was a thing until you told me. Right, Redman, nice to see you. Good morning. He came from TikTok. Oh, beautiful. Okay. John Shanks is here, Ray K. All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. All right. Market recap. That's what we're doing. Pumped Up Fun, Chili's, and Hype have all the hype today while River is flowing in the downwards direction, down 24%. But again, Hype and Pumped Up Fun seem to be our bigger gainers of the day. Again, I'm reminding you guys, clean chart here, beautiful visual. We are still in range. We're still in range. Nothing has changed whatsoever. Bitcoin has basically been the same price since mid-November. So it's been a while that, again, we've been ranging here for Bitcoin. This means a big move is coming. A big move. Again, what are the levels you're watching in the meantime? 74 to 77K is your bearish. Bullish is 94. Again, if we burst through 97, we're looking to tap the 200-day SMA. That's at 104K. VWAP looks good. I have to say, VWAP is looking nice. We want that to cross over. The zero line become bullish. Money flow is a little bit flat, a little stagnant. Momentum is low. It is the lowest we've seen since mid-December, really about a month ago. RSI is also one to watch. We are mid-bear at the moment. I would say it's all going to be okay. I would like to send it down to oversold. That would make me feel very warm and fluffy. Again, relieve the selling pressure. I think that's what people need. People need that because they're not patient. They need to see a swing either way, so that way they could cry and then they could get back in the game and lock in. That's what it means. Big move to the downside. Again, even if we had a big move to the downside, is it a big deal? I would say not at all. Not at all. Let's get into, oh wait, hold on. Okay, yes. So let's get into breaking news headlines, guys. We have gold and silver, precious metals essentially taking over the scene. What is this all about? Are you bullish on Bitcoin or gold? Let me know in the chat, Bitcoin or gold. Maybe we need a gold emoji. We might need one. But we have our Bitcoin emoji. So one are Bitcoin emoji. Two or just right. Oh, we have golden. That's good enough. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So one or Bitcoin emoji, two or golden emoji. Let me know what your bet is right now, Bitcoin or gold. And also, what we're gonna do a like blitz in a little bit. So just stay posted on that. All right, let's get into our breaking news headlines. We're gonna start off talking about Bitcoin and gold. Let's get into it. Gold, silver, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. What are we going for here? Seems as though Ethereum, Bitcoin, as we were literally just looking at on the chart, has been flat, basically the same price for 2 months. Gold and silver are taking the spotlight from us right now. So how long have I been muted on YouTube? Why does this mute keep happening to me? What is OBS doing? Oh, shoot, bruh. Wait, how long have I been muted? Can someone tell me the last thing you heard? Wait, hold on. Hold on. What's happening? Someone tell me. Something's going on with OBS. So my bad. Okay, wait, hold on. How long? Wait, did you hear the first article at all? Did you wait? Tell me, did you hear anything here about Volmax and this part? Did you hear anything about this? About precious metals? Did you hear anything here? From the top? How did that happen? I'm so upset. Oh, darn it. Guys. Oops. All right. So let's go back to the beginning of the story. Also, guys, the vibe was thrown off. All right, vibe was thrown off. Yeah, 100%. So, all right, so let's go back. Let's unlike the stream. Please, let's unlike the stream. And we're going to relike it in a minute because YouTube's taking us out right now and I don't like it. So, unlike the stream, we'll get into the first article again. Take two. I have to see if I can delete the muted part later. Okay. All right, guys, we're going into our breaking news headlines, and we're going to start off again with metals stealing the spotlight for Bitcoin from Bitcoin and ETH, as we see gold hitting all-time highs, and we're seeing a lot of just weak vibes here in crypto. The sentiment is low. People are upset. Take a look. Daily trading volume for Bitcoin fell by 25%, and ETH over the past 24 hours, volume shrank 21%. And people are saying this decline in volatility can be attributed to general crypto market apathy, which has occurred alongside a euphoria-inducing rally in precious metals. Gold is over 5K after making a series of record highs over the past week, while silver is up more than 57% since the turn of the year, as traders are flocking to what they say is a haven asset in gold and silver. I don't believe it to really be that way, but we see here that over $270 million in leveraged crypto futures bets have been liquidated on exchanges in the past 24 hours with bearish plays accounting for most of the tally, and figures show how traders were positioned for a deeper market-wide drop following last week's 7% decline in Bitcoin, and have been caught off guard as well by the bounce from 86 to 88K, which it was not even, again, like if you're looking at Bitcoin, like that wasn't even a deep move, and people are getting struck over that. That's just ridiculous to me. Now we're going to look at Volmax, because Volmax is actually teaming up with Polymarket to discuss or team up on polls based on volatility in relation to Bitcoin and ETH. If we're taking a look here, Polymarket has listed contracts tied to Volmax's Bitcoin and ETH volatility indices, opening the door for anyone to wager on market swings this year. The two contracts, What Will the Bitcoin Volatility Index Hit in 2026, the same one with ETH, went live on Monday at 4:13 p.m. Eastern. The contracts pay yes if any 1-minute candle for Volmax's 30-day implied volatility indices tied to Bitcoin and ETH spikes to or exceeds the preset target by December 31st at 23:59. Otherwise, the contract cycle no. If a 1-minute candle is a price chart showing an asset's price action, the open, high, low, and close over just 30 seconds. Now, it mimics the shape of a candle with its body and wicks, for anyone that did not know that. So if you buy yes, you're essentially bullish on volatility, which means you expect more of a turbulent market. And if you're buying no, that means you anticipate stability or just flat price action. And in either case, you're betting on the degree of the price swings and not the direction. We see here Cole Kennedy, the founder and CEO of Volmax, said Polymarket is the world's largest prediction market. Launching contracts on Volmax's BVIV and EVIV indices is a major milestone for Volmax and crypto derivatives broadly. How deep are you in Polymarket? Do you guys use Polymarket? Put a 1 or yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Also, we're going to like the stream now. Everyone like the stream at the same time, because I asked you to unlike. We're going to relike right now. Ready? We're going to relike together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pump it up, guys. Smash the likes. Smash the likes. Everyone is having a lot of problems with social media, guys. I don't know if you guys are on TikTok a lot, but basically TikTok hasn't been working and no one's videos are going anywhere. And the same on YouTube, the same on X. Like I don't know what's going on with social media, guys. I'll tell you right now, I don't know what's going on, but a lot of creators, all I see on every platform is every creator is upset. Every creator is upset. I think Rumble, though, is trying to take it over, though. Rumble is trying to do Rumble Shorts. And I think it might be live. I'm going to go check it today. I didn't see it yesterday, but yeah. TikTok was bought out. And that's the major problem here because literally nothing is working. Nothing is working on any platform. I don't know what buttons are being pressed, what kind of... I don't know what kind of turbulence is going on with these algorithms, but... TikTokers are upset. People on X are upset about the algo. That's like the most conversation I've ever seen about the algo in my life. Anyway, we're going to talk about Ripple in Saudi Arabia. They're doing a lot over there. And I spoke when I was in the Middle East, when I was in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. I was speaking to a lot of folk over what they're doing at Ripple and what their major objectives are. And executives at Ripple told me that their main objection why can't I speak objective English? Their main objective is institutions. Broadly institutions. And of course, it's going to come from custody. And this is the guy I was hanging out with, Reese. We love Reese. Reese is a great dude. I have to say, I'm a big fan of Reese. Now, they partnered with the innovation arm of Riyadh Bank, a major Saudi financial institution, to explore the use of blockchain tech within the country's financial system, signaling growing interest in blockchain-based infrastructure at the institutional level. This was announced by Reese Merrick. Again, he is senior executive officer and managing director for the Middle East and Africa portion of Ripple. He said Ripple is working with GEAL, Riyadh Bank's innovation unit, as part of an agreement to study potential applications of blockchain tech. They are very deep over there in the Middle East. Ripple is all over Dubai, all of the UAE for the most part. Now, the arrangement is going to take form in a memorandum of understanding that focuses on cross-border payments, digital asset custody, and asset tokenization. These efforts are intended to support Vision 2030, Saudi Arabia's long-term strategy to modernize their economy and financial infrastructure while minimizing dependence on oil exports, which is wild too. See, they already have the money. Here's the thing about Saudi Arabia. They already have the money. Now they're like, oh, we can't just stick to one thing. We need to diversify. We need to be smarter about it. See, this is why Saudi Arabia is winning right now. This is why they're winning. They are very cautious over there. Ripple has been very nicely, knit over there within the whole government portion of Saudi Arabia, the UAE, just all of it. So just watch out for Ripple. And if you're looking at XRP price, we are at $1.88. We're down 1%. Again, you want to hold that $1.82, $1.83 for XRP. Bullish is that $2.54 200-day SMA. Again, and that's right below our bullish level 261. Just letting you know, there is a green dot printed here. VWAP is spiking. We're seeing some signals that may let us know that the market might turn around. I mean, optimistically, that's what I'm hoping for. Hello, my friend Jim from Belgium. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here. Let's get into South Korea, shall we? South Korea is all over stablecoins right now. They don't know what to do. And I'm surprised that, honestly, they're not going really hand in hand with Ripple, being that a lot of Gen Z in South Korea loves XRP. But they're flagging risks because lawmakers are debating what to do with stablecoins. And this is where Chainlink is going to come into play. But give me a moment to get there, please. Okay. All the Chainlink lovers are going to love this one. South Korea's central bank chief warned that Korean won-denominated stablecoins could complicate capital flow management, adding a note of caution to an ongoing debate among lawmakers over whether and how domestic stablecoins should be issued according to local reports. Speaking at the Asian Financial Forum in Hong Kong, the Bank of Korea Governor Lee Chang-yong said authorities were considering a new registration framework that would allow domestic institutions to issue virtual assets, according to a report by Radio Television Hong Kong. He cautioned, however, that stablecoins remain controversial because of their potential impact on foreign exchange stability. He said that won-pegged stablecoins would likely be used for cross-border transactions. He warned that won stablecoins combined with US dollar stablecoins could be used to bypass capital flow management measures in periods of volatility. Again, what are they worried about? They're worried about control. They're worried about bank deposits. That's really what they should just say the problem is. And so there has been legislative deadlocks over there. There have been a lot of pauses over in South Korea. But this adds to the spice, right? Because now Chainlink is trying to get their little hands in there. And so what are they going to do? Chainlink in South Korea, who are they going to team up with? Is this going to help stablecoins in general in South Korea? This is what I just keep saying to everybody. In every country, every government needs to listen. If you want your fiat currency to survive, if you want it to prosper, if you want more accessibility to your economy, you use stablecoins, not CBDCs, stablecoins. Right, David Johnson? Thank you very much for all the roses on TikTok. I saw that. I appreciate you. There's a blockchain company called WeMade. They added Chainlink Labs to their global alliance for KRW stablecoins, so GACS or GAKS. They made the announcement that Chainlink would provide technical support for data integrity, infrastructure standards, and tokenized asset use cases. WeMade made Chainlink's role to be focused on supporting standardization and enabling alliance members to leverage Oracle services. This follows earlier partnerships with blockchain analytics firm Chainalysis, security auditor Certic, and remittance provider CentB, which collectively formed the GACS initiative. Now, this comes as South Korea's stablecoin policy debate remains, again, as we just mentioned, unresolved, with authorities divided over issuer eligibility and oversight. Now, their focus on infrastructure rather than the issuance highlights how industry players are preparing for regulatory clarity while avoiding direct exposure to unresolved policy risks. I have to say, that is really smart. Just work on the stuff over here, and then once you get the approval to have stable coins, then you could come in and say, you know what, we did all the work, now we're just going to apply it and full send. I have to say, that is very smart of them to do, but I do hope that South Korea is smart about what they're doing. They allow stable coins, and I know they want to circumvent the stable coins and go right to CBDCs. They should not be doing that. Bad press. Bad press. How are we doing, guys? Are we doing okay? I'm very locked into these articles today. How are you doing? I was muted for a little while. It's gonna be 30 degrees in Miami. Dude, I woke up this morning. I'm in the lovely state of Florida, and it was like 35 this morning. Right now, it's still only 41. It is nice and sunny out, I have to say. It is nice and sunny, but it is darn freezing. I was running for my life to get to the gym yesterday. And then today, thankfully, is my rest day because it is freezing and I'm not leaving my house. Plus, I have meetings all day long. But I hope you guys are staying warm. How cold is it? Comment your temperatures in the chat. Is it cold for you? Comment your temperature. I'm going to give you some fire emojis so everyone stays warm there. Yes, thank you, Peace. He said, don't be shy to make comments on Randy's videos to feed the algo. Yes, please. With peace and love, please go ahead and comment on every video that you see. I don't care what you comment, just comment something as long as it's appropriate, all right? 24 here in Lower Sweet Home, Alabama. Whoa, 24, 12 for you, 16 for you, 19 in New Mexico. Woof! Dude. Whoa. Oh boy. That's cold. That's cold. 50 in Miami right now. Hello, Uncle Billy. Good morning. 6 degrees in Scranton. Oh, not California. Pennsylvania is freaking rough, man. I have to say, Pennsylvania is a hot no for me. Doug's at 24 degrees in the home of Mardi Gras, pop off. Gloria from Staten Island. Oh my word, 19 degrees over there. Listen, I used to live right across the bridge from you. Right on the Verrazano is where I used to live. And it's probably frozen over there right now. 25 in South Carolina. Woof. 9 degrees for John. Leos is 14 for him in New York. Yeah, it seems like that seems to be the consensus over there. Oof, that's so rough. Negative 25 degrees Celsius in Canada. What's negative 25? Hold on. Negative 25 Celsius in Fahrenheit. Oof, it's still negative 13 for you. Oh no. I'm over here complaining about 41 degrees. You guys got negative 13. No. That is so nuts. Anyway, let's go to the next one. What was I just chatting about? South Korea. Let's go to Australia. There's a corporate regulator that's flagging risks because crypto is innovating too much. They're too scared. Wee. Okay, take a look. The Australian Securities and Investment Commissions, which is ASIC, that's basically like their SEC. They're an independent government body acting as the national corporate regulator. They identified regulatory gaps in fast-growing fintech areas like crypto, saying in their new report titled Key Issues Outlook 2026. I'm sorry, this is so cringe of them. They expressed concerns that consumers are exposed to the rapidly expanding and unlicensed crypto payments and AI companies.
Oh my God.
Bruh.
It was argued that it is for the government to determine whether these new products or services should be brought under regulatory purview, while warning that some entities may actively look to remain unlicensed while adding to the perceived regulatory uncertainty. I know BBB is in the chat. He's Australian. We have a lot of Australians in the chat. All I'm going to say to you, is that this is so cringe of Australia. I know y'all agree. It's very cringe of them. Like, this is like key issues at like 2026. We're so scared of crypto because we can't innovate fast enough. And we're the government, independent government entity. Like, I hate that. I literally hate that phrase because like it's so Federal Reserve. It gives Federal Reserve, and I don't like that. Unelected bureaucrats making decisions for the public. Like, we didn't ask for that. We didn't. I'm moving on because I really like, I think Australia seems like a beautiful place, but like something about it, like the government just makes me like, it makes me hurt. It makes my brain hurt. Makes my brain hurt just a little bit. And overall, we had a lot of world leaders over in Davos, and one of their main problems, or one of their main talking points, was Bitcoin and crypto. It is, because why? They're scared. All these central bankers are shivering me timbers right now. Is that the phrase shiver me timbers? I don't know what the freaking phrase is. But something of that nature. They're shivering in their darn boots. And they just know that they cannot compete with crypto. They can't. They just have to embrace it. They literally have no other choice. And a White House advisor said that this was a major turning point for the global crypto normalization. Take a look at this one. The executive director of the President's Council for Advisors for Digital Assets sat down with CoinDesk, where he said that the WEF in Davos served as a stage for Donnie T's administration to signal his commitment, or their commitment, to normalizing digital assets as a permanent asset class. And he said they aim to strike a balance between TradFi and new crypto entrants through symbiosis. I love that word, symbiosis. I'm going to use that. Consumers benefit from this competition, positioning the current administration as firmly on the side of tech innovation. And then Donnie T is like, oh yeah, man, I want us to be the crypto capital of the world. I just don't really, I love the phrase. Oh my gosh, I love that phrase. At the same time, like, can we do things to get there? Love y'all. Love this administration. But please, like, can we have the CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act passed into law? Can we, like, outright ban CBDC so that way our buddy Jerome Powell can't just come in and be like, you know what, guys? I know you guys know because you follow the Daily Zest and you've been watching Randy rant and ramble for over 3 years now, that we have been doing experiments with all these banks and for retail and wholesale CBDCs. Like, we've already done the work. We just need to roll it out. And, because Donnie T and the administration didn't get this all done, where we outlawed CBDCs, now when a new radical administration comes in, we're just going to feed it to you. We're going to give you that CBDC. No. I refuse to have that. I don't want it. I'll pass. Very politely, I'll pass. And I'll get vulgar with it if you try to force me to have a CBDC. I don't like it. I don't like CBDCs. I don't like central bank digital currencies. I don't like control. I don't like a CCP style surveillance tool. I don't. So I think that we're doing very great in the current admin when it comes to at least some communication when it comes to crypto, industry communication. But we need to get this going. We're a little bit slow. We're a little bit slow in America because we have people that are very elderly that are doing regulation and things of that nature. There are people that really need to go take a nap. I think there are some people that really do need to take a nap here. I'm not going to call out anyone specifically, but you know who they are, like ones that literally just pass out on the floor, others that can't really like put one foot in front of the other. Have mercy on them. I think most of them just don't know where they are. We even had a president that didn't even know where he was most of the time. Now, the Senate Agricultural Committee is delaying the vote again on the Clarity Act due to the snowstorm that's going on. So it's going to be pushed to Thursday. I think it was supposed to be today. Whichever one of them. But again, their objective is to see how they could get the CFTC to regulate crypto. Again, they don't know what to do with crypto. They literally don't. CFTC, SEC, is it commodity, security? They still haven't put definitions out there. So for me, in my little perspective here, I would say that this vote is honestly pointless. I would say the bill is pointless unless you go ahead and you give definitions as to what this stuff is, because it doesn't matter if you give the power to the SEC or the CFTC if they don't know commodity or security what the definition is when it comes to this asset class. And I would say this is all pointless. I really would. I think this is a waste of taxpayer dollars. This is a waste of press time. This is a waste of all of that. But they need to advance its funding bills, and the Agricultural Committee said they would have the hearing Thursday at 10:30, citing winter weather. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't know. This is all just like, it's a lot of noise, y'all. It's a lot of noise. But maybe they're doing this so that way there could be a lot of craziness and crazy price action at the end of the month, because Thursday puts us at the 29th. This month ends on the 31st. So yeah, I think they're just doing this towards the end of the week, push it off, let people get mad on Friday, maybe have the market be a little wild on Friday, and then everyone forgets about it over the weekend. That's pretty much what they're trying to do. I hope that the Clarity Act just has good stuff in it, and we have a good bill. Because I'd rather, again, like Brian Armstrong said, I'd rather have no bill than a bad one. Any day of the week. All right. Also, this was very interesting to me. U.S. Marshals are investigating claims that a contractor for the government, get this, okay, so the government hired a guy's son might have stole crypto from the government. This is so wild to me. Like, I can't even, how does this happen? Tell me how this happens. Now, this is another thing that just doesn't make us look like the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree, you know what I mean? But the U.S. Marshal Service, the USMS, is investigating allegations that the son of a Department of Defense and Department of Justice Services provider charged with managing crypto seized by law enforcement stole more than $40 million worth of confiscated digital assets. Which, again, like, please, like, explain to me how that would be, like, what? Like, okay, so we got seized crypto. It's in the war room. Let's picture a war room of all these nerds that work for the government. Like the war room of nerds. And then the dad is in there. He's a part of the nerds. And they're chatting. And then his son is like, "Hey Papa, what are you up to today?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, let me just tell you about the super confidential thing I just did." And then the son is like, "Oh, word, let me like hop in there. Like, can I get in that war room? Can I get access? Like, where are the private keys, bro? Like, tell me where that, how and where this occurs. Like, this is wild to me." Now, Zach XBT accused John Lick Dahia. What the frick, John Lick? What kind of name is that? I'm sorry, this is so weird. He's the son of Dean Dahida, president of CMDSS, a firm that says on their website it provides critical services to the DOJ and DOD. And they were accused of stealing the seized digital assets from crypto wallets managed by his father's company. What? So the government doesn't even... What? Yeah, again, this just keeps getting crazier, right? And now Zach XBT, who said he reported John to the authorities, stated it remains unclear how John allegedly obtain access to the wallets, including whether that access came through his father. So even if they are a government contracted company, you're telling me that somehow the government doesn't say, hey, friends over there at this company, where's the private keys? Also, you're telling me that maybe this place that they're doing this at is an external venue that's like not associated with the government, and then his son just walks in and just gets his hands on government private keys? Like, tell me there's not like why isn't this more secure? This is a little wild to me. Is this not like this is honestly worse than when the SEC's X account got hacked because they didn't have two-factor authentication and they said that the Bitcoin ETF was approved. This is just as bad as that, maybe even worse. This is a little unhinged, right? And they say, in case you're curious how this happened, his dad owns the company, which has an active IT government contract in Virginia, and said that they were awarded the contract to assist the marshals in managing and disposing of seized and forfeited crypto assets. So it was announced that they were having the crypto reserve, the USMS's tasked with managing the assets, and John drew the attention to himself after becoming embroiled in a recorded argument in a Telegram group chat. Again, stupidity, with another individual, and this exchange, known in cybercriminal circles as a band for band, involved both participants attempting to prove who controlled more crypto. Oh my word. Oh my word. Well, at least they trusted Exodus wallet because one of the wallets had 2.3 million in it. What? Am I the only one that's shocked by this? I'm sorry. Like, I'm actually at a loss for words at this one. Woo! So always spitting facts up in here. Listen, man, like, you gotta say, like, I'm never gonna be 100% gung-ho. Like, I agree with everything that no. Like, this guy, what? Virginia, war room of nerds. That is not in the White House or anywhere in DC. Okay. Okay. Virginia, war room. Papa, son. Oh my gosh. Hi, Dad. What are you up to? Let me just tell you about this government contract I just signed. Okay, Dad. You step out. Let me go grab these private keys real quick. Oh my gosh. I'm loaded now. Let me go call my friend on Telegram and tell him about all the money that I took and all the money that I took right from the government. And the best part is, bro, it's crypto. Oh, bro, don't you know that crypto's like transparent? And like, you could probably see where the money goes on the blockchain. Nah, bro. No one's paying attention. I just took millions of dollars and I'm chilling on it. But I got more than you, though. I'm controlling more crypto than you, though.
Oh my God.
I'm bewildered. I'm so bewildered that that's able to happen. Like, where did the dad get the private keys? On a freaking Post-it note on his desk? Like, I just don't freaking know how that happens. Like, there's no multi-sig on there. Like, the marshals didn't have part of the keys. Like, what? Like, you're telling me the government didn't have any copy of these private keys? They didn't. Like, there was no multi-sig on this. Like, I'm bewildered that was able to happen. I mean, wow. Okay. Yeah, I know, but like, would his dad openly just give him the wallet, Ray K? He's like, yeah, you could just have the wallet and the password, but like, who's giving that to him? I don't know. That's and the dad's not like, hey, son, that's really stupid. Like, they're gonna go and look for it, and the blockchain's transparent, so they will find what you're doing. Like, did nobody? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this has to be propaganda because of how bad that was. Like, I don't know. But let's what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. We're doing good. Let's get into coins to watch because I think I've become slightly unhinged this morning. I think it's because it was so hot the other day here. Like the other day, it was Saturday, Sunday. I was laying out in the sun. It was 80 degrees. Your girl was toasting. I don't know. You obviously can't tell because I'm still pale. But I was toasting out there. And today, 37 degrees and it looks frosty. It just looks frosty. It's cold. And I think that's what's fueling my anger is because my hands are cold. And I don't like when my hands are cold. I don't. Coins to watch start now. Gainers and losers. Woof. Hyperliquid up 22%, pumped up, fun up 16, chilies up 7. Lighters, Litty Lit up 4%. Zcash is up 4%. Losers today is River down 28%, Render down 7, Immutable down 5, MATIC or Polygon, my bad, I'm just a crypto boomer, down 5.6%, Kaya is down 5.2%. Ethereum is, again, still chilling below that 3K. We want to hold support. Seems like we are holding support over 2,800. Fresh green dot was printed. We're seeing the VWAP making a nice move up, which, again, means that we could have, like, some bottom signal energy going on. Bottom signal energy. $69 Litecoin. And Litecoin, it's the right coin. Everybody loves Litecoin. Put Litecoin emojis, rockin' emojis, Ethereums, all of that. Thank you. All right. Looking over here at Litecoin, again, bearish is 64, bullish is 74-ish. We're looking at the green dot printed, playing out really on this momentum. Money flow is taking up ever so slightly. VWAP is pumping. That is a full send VWAP right there, full send. Also, again, we hit that oversold here on Litecoin. I'd love to see it because we are having a little bounce back here. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Maybe the kid was in charge of the wallet. I mean, he wasn't the one that was contracted. I believe it was his dad that was contracted through the IT company. Anyway, guys, we have 100 and wow. 100 and what? 18. Am I doing the math right? Yeah, I am. 118. Wow. No, 28, sorry. My brain is so fried today. Guys, like this weather is like driving me crazy. Like honestly, everyone's getting sick around me too and I don't like it. Everyone's like, I go hang out with someone, they're like, yeah, by the way, I'm sick. 28 more subs. I can't wait. For 28 more subs. Guys, 128 more subs until we get 25,000 subscribers. New York and New Jersey. Brooklyn. I don't know. Like, I didn't think Jersey accents were that similar. I feel like Jersey's a little off. I don't know. I feel like Jersey doesn't really have it. I feel like people think New Jersey has the accent like that because of the Jersey Shore, but they were like overplaying like the Guido card. And a lot of them were not even from Jersey. Like, you know, I love the Jersey Shore. It's like one of my all-time favorite shows of just chaos and madness. Yeah. Just crazy, the Jersey Shore. I do like Mike the Situation, Paulie D. They do follow us on Twitter. We do like them. Yeah, they do definitely try. They definitely try over in Jersey. They want it. They want the accent. They do. But it's just like, you know, sometimes it just doesn't happen for everyone. And here's the thing too. Like a lot of people that live in New York nowadays, they don't even got the accent like that anymore. They don't. There's only very few people. And even in schools, like I saw a video of some guy that was like, yeah, they're not teaching my kids the accent anymore. They're coming home and they're not saying off and all these things. Like, I don't know. I just grew up in like around all of the core Italians, like the last of them too. Like I grew up with the last of like that Italian culture. I believe like it's definitely gone now. Like there's no real like there's very few real grassrooted Brooklyn Italians. A lot of them did go to Jersey. A lot of them hide in Staten Island. You know, there's a few left in Staten Island, and then yeah, and then a lot of them moved to Florida and elsewhere that's warm. Yeah, so. A lot of people don't have that anymore, and I didn't even realize like I had it to this degree until I moved, and like I saw you guys commenting about it sometimes when I was living in New York, but like I didn't hear it. But when I went back to New York for a week in November, I was there for a little bit. I had some stuff to take care of, but I was listening to people and I was like, oh, I hear it now. I hear it, but very few had it, very few. NYC is. The accent there is very different than the rest of the state. Like if you're living in upstate, like and anything above Manhattan, people have to understand if you are anywhere above Manhattan, you are considered upstate. You are. Even Long Island, like I don't consider Long Island even like part of anything, you know? Like technically Long Island is Brooklyn. I think Long Island is like its own like little extremity, you know what I mean? Like it's not even there. I don't consider it even part of like the boroughs, you know? I don't think it's part of anything. So I would say like, you know, the main core is of course just the main 5 boroughs, excluding Manhattan, even though it's technically part of Brooklyn, but I would argue it's not. I would say it's its own little section down there. But yeah, that's kind of the way it is. Anyways, guys, we're just talking about culture, and I'm just happy to be a part of the crypto culture. At the end of the day, I'm very grateful to be here. My heart is very warm, it's fluffy, and I am planning a lot of stuff for you guys, so please be patient with me. I'm getting after it, and I am just working really hard for y'all, and I'm just so excited because I have things that I'm most likely announcing by next week. And then, I have some conversations with some important folk today that I'm very excited about too. So I'm figuring out travel plans. Hopefully within the next month or so, I will know more about my travel plans for the rest of the year. I have a few things up in the air right now, so be patient with me. I will give you guys more things, and we're going to get after it. I'm very bullish on you. I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. I'm bullish on the space. I am bullish on social media, even though social media is destroying everyone right now. It's going to be okay. We're going to like keep calm. We're going to hodl on. We're all going to be like together in the end, and we're all going to give each other nice little virtual hugs right now. Virtual hugs to everybody. Here you go. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. This stream will forward you right to Crypto Princess, so go hang out with her. Hope you guys have a beautiful day, a happy Tuesday. Stay blessed. I will be uploading a video in a little while. I think I'm going to upload the video of my farmer's market friend because I met a farmer market friend and he wants to accept Bitcoin as payment. So I think that's a great thing to show the world that people are still bullish like that. So thank you guys so much. Smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Have a beautiful day. Happy Tuesday. I will see you guys on the internet in a little bit. Please smash the like and comment on my videos. It really does mean a lot. So thank you guys very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And as always, stay zesty. Bye. Mwah. Yay!